Oh, never mind. Oh, clues! Clues!
What's up with this room? The entire palace has been rather bizarre, but this room is rather strange in its own way.
A CRT TV, huh? Talk about old school. Look, it's even got a built-in VCR.
Maybe we've got to watch some TV first?
Let's do it.
I highly doubt that.
Actually, there's a chance he's right. There appears to be a tape by the VCR.
Maybe we learn about his
It
background.
appears we don't have any choice but to watch
Rival
the
the
tape, do
VCR?
we? Of course, it could possibly just be a trap.
Biscuit, have you played Persona 5? Let's watch a tape. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, let's pry. Lost time to spend house therapist in the entire school. Probably got hit with so much high school trauma. Don't blame me for going, you know what? I'm just gonna make everyone happy. Honestly, Michael, I get that. VCRs in 2025. I think that this would be a reference to like his childhood or something like that. So I think it's like a glimpse into the past. That's kind of how I see it. I haven't played Persona 1. I played 3, 4, and now I'm playing 5. I do want to play 1 and 2, but they're a bit different and kind of old school. I really want to see remakes. Yeah, let's watch the movie. You ready?
Nothing's happening.
Oh, come on. I don't know.
It's making some strange noises. Could it be broken?
Do you think we should try whacking it?
Violent. I told you she should have called violent.
It's playing. Stay on guard, everyone.
Let's whack it.
How are you feeling today, Rumi? Sorry I came empty-handed. I've just been so busy with the research lately. I haven't had the chance to pick up any part-time work. I know. I'll buy you flowers the next time I come. Do you remember that wildflower field we used to go to back in high school?
Partner. I remember
really
the
loved it
story
there,
from the
didn't you?
restaurant.
Oh, would you prefer if I brought you some snacks instead? Which should I bring? Sweet or salty? I know you like both, so... Actually, I have some news for you today. So first, I've finished my paper.
I remember the story
The
about
other
her.
thing is, they caught the culprit. He's in police custody now. You don't need to worry anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean everything's over and done with, but things are going to proceed as they ought to.
He did suffer a
My
lot.
cognitive science is the study of people's hearts and how they guide people's views of the world. Everyone comprehends the world in a different way, depending on their cognition. So basically, if one could tap into a person's cognitive world, one would even be able to alter how that person views reality in every way. That's what my paper is all about. Here I am, going way over your head with this stuff, just like always. But anyway, I've recently met someone who thinks my research could be fruitful. If everything moves forward as planned, they may even fund my work.
Yeah, I
At that
think
point,
she's
I'd
not
be the first professional scientist in the
all
world.
there anymore.
My goal is to find a way to stop crime by putting my research into action. Many of the criminals in this world are deluded to the point of seeing everything through a distorted lens. If I could change their cognitions, it would stop them from committing crimes before they even considered them. And if I were to succeed, the things that happened to you would never happen to anyone else again. I want to save you. No, not just you. I want to save the whole world with my cognitive science.
I mean, he had good intentions.
At
Just
least I know your family would appreciate it.
Takuto.
Rumi, it's me. Are you alright? Can you talk?
Takuto. Family. My family. Dad. Mom. No. Please. Please don't go. Ah!
they had a burglar, right?
Rumi, it's okay.
And he killed
Calm down.
her parents.
Give them back. Give me my mom and dad.
You want power?
These migraines are... Damn it. Don't worry. Someone's coming to help.
I agree, Salia.
I believe it was most likely a post-traumatic episode. Memories of the incident must have resurfaced due to some sort of stimuli, like certain imagery or phrasing.
He said family.
Phrasing. I'm so sorry, Rumi. It's all my fault. Deep down, I knew I could end all crime across the world. It still wouldn't bring your family back. What you truly need is to be set free from that horrible tragedy. But how can I do that?
Must seek me.
So he wanted to make her forget, I think.
What was that?
Doctor, please stop this. I want to forget.
Forget? I wish I could do something to...
This is how his villain era was born.
But wait, by altering a subject's cognition, by changing their heart, any related trauma is eliminated.
You must seek me.
Right, Michael?
So, by that logic, all that pain, Rumi's trauma and
Oh,
everyone
that's his
else's...
persona calling him.
It can be undone.
Seek me. I am that who manifests thought himself.
Yeah, this is how Neon turned into evil Neon. He looks just like him. I wonder if he'd do that for me. Pass the hell. I mean, honestly, get yourself a man like that.
I shall echo your blasphemous fury with reality, so that we may together change the world. Now, call me forth.
Yes. I'll do it. I don't care who you may be.
Oh my
Lend
god, his
me your
persona
strength.
awakening.
Please, help me save Rumi's life.
Oh shit.
What was that? Rumi, are you okay?
Who are you?
Rumi, it's me!
I'm really sorry, but I don't know who you
He
are.
forgot everything. He deleted
What do you
her.
mean?
I've just gone through surgery. Ever since I was born, I've been unwell. I lost my parents when I was young. So I live with my grandparents in the countryside now.
When you were young? You can't. It's me, Rumi. Don't you remember me?
I really am sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is not the worst thing in the world. If this is what broke him, all he needed to do was just be himself and build a relationship, right? But I guess he was just like, oh shit, I already played through the game once. Now I have to do a new game plus to complete the social link? Hell no.
Well, I'm going to be discharged from here pretty soon now that I've finished my last round of surgery. I can't wait to see my grandparents again and show them how well I've recovered.
Were her memories actually revised? Wait, was that voice really?
Are you alright?
That's absurd. How could something like...
Yeah, that's one way to fix her. I
It's
mean,
nothing. I'm just glad you're doing better now. She remembers nothing of the
but
incident.
he
So,
let her go.
For Rumi,
By the way, what are you doing in my room? How do you know my name?
oh, well, I'm, sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Another person?
Yeah. My girlfriend's name is Rumi too.
Really? That's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Such a stupid excuse.
Looks like I really messed up finding the right room. I really am
Oh,
sorry.
you
to
look
disturb
just
you.
like my girlfriend.
So I know this might sound odd, but if you'd like to meet again sometime,
Thank you for the offer, but I'm sorry. I'm going to be getting busier than ever soon, so I don't believe we'll be meeting again.
really? But what about your girlfriend?
She's passed away. That's why I won't be coming here anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I hope you feel better soon, and I know the people who care about you wish the same.
he just let her go. Pixelator, welcome in. How are you?
That was Dr. Maruki,
Wait, what
right?
speedrun?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Based on what we've seen, we can surmise that Dr. Maruki's memory was somehow on that videotape.
The way that woman was acting at the end, that's just how it went for me, too. So he rewrote her cognition.
Oh, he didn't mean to.
Considering what he was saying in the video, that might have been the moment he first awakened to his ability.
This is actually kind of unfortunate because I think he would have happily altered anyone else's memory who wasn't his girlfriend to use them as test subjects in a way. And he kind of used his girlfriend as a test subject, which he didn't mean to do, but then she forgot him and he's like, oh shit. But then he continued to do that, right? Well, it turns out she's my sister, so we were I mean, he could have been like, yeah, we can go for a coffee, and then he makes up this breakup story, and one day when they get close, he's like, listen, you know, and he shows her what cognitive research is and what happened to her, and explains that, you know, that was really her and whatnot. It would be, you know, kind of traumatic, I guess, to explain that and whatnot, and I get that he wanted her to be happy, but it's like, I still feel a little bad for him. Yeah, I agree, Michael. Yeah. Wait, a speedrun for getting banned from the calculator app? I'm not sure I follow. I'm not sure I follow. Wait, what are we talking about?
Could Dr. Maruki possibly have wanted us to watch this memory?
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, it was kind of hidden.
It's possible that this is just an old memory.
Like
he
what?
tried to
Like, are
bury
you
in
talking
his
about a
unconscious
game?
mind.
Are you talking about from speedrun for getting banned from the calculator app? How do you get banned from a calculator app? I don't think I get it. Like the phone or the PC or the game is calculator. I've never heard of that.
Still, if this actually occurred, there's
What's
no
the world
mistaking it
record?
for a trivial memory. This is clearly important to Maruki.
Whether for good or bad, it appears that this incident is what led Dr. Maruki to his current mission.
You're right.
Okay. All right, let's watch the movie. Are you ready for the movie? Is it the movie? Yes. Movie time. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Old TV. There we go. Movie time. Let's do it. Another video like the one we watched before. I don't like the idea of spying on somebody's past, but we clearly don't have a choice in the matter. If watching this is our ticket forward, then I guess that's what we're doing. Movie time.
Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far. What problem could they possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they simply wouldn't listen. Due to the lack of concrete evidence, all further research and funding in the field of
I
cognitive
told you
science
it's
will
money.
cease. They told me it's already over
I mean,
and
you
done
probably
with.
know, but
But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep. Damn it. To hell with their concrete evidence.
I'll just have
How
a
are we supposed to
palace.
get any evidence if we can't perform the research first? If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much more obvious could its benefits be?
So, do you really think the lack of evidence is the reason they shut it all down?
It makes absolutely no sense to me. After all the time and money spent, to just cut off my research because it wasn't all proven sound immediately. Even if that was the result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it? It's not like I have any proof.
I see. So, what are you gonna do now? Sponsors have backed out, so I doubt the college is gonna let you keep using their labs.
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this point. I'll look for work elsewhere while I keep fleshing out that research paper. Eventually I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to
Might be
complain.
right, Michael.
Rumi, I swear I'm going to do it. I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes me. It's going to happen.
Dude, she's one phone call away. He probably knows where her grandparents live if they've been together. He could just bump into her. He probably knows her habits. He probably, honestly, all he needed to do is start a new game plus. He was too lazy to start a new game plus. He wanted his girlfriend with all of their memories, and he couldn't deal with the fact that his stats were back to 0. He could never play an RPG. Or he's a stalker. Or maybe. Weakling.
So that was another of Dr. Maruki's memories? Yes, I believe so. Seemed to be a much more recent memory than the first one we saw, though. His research was cut off.
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive science as a healing practice. However, his research was shut down, and his career along with it. All he had left was his resolve to prove his research valid.
Okay, I might
save people.
I might seem a little creepy and stalkery here, but he didn't have to be so open about knowing what she likes. First of all, he changed her cognition, so that means that, he changed actually the state of her whole, circumstances and being and whatnot. So that means that she might like different things. So she's a different person, and he needs to get to know her. And then, if he did know some things about her, he wouldn't have been like, oh yeah, I know you like white chocolate or whatever. She's like, how the fuck do you know that? He would have just, he would have just kind of pretended a little bit and would have tried to kind of take a little bit of a shortcut. Kind of do you know how there are games with these answers that you want to select, and then in a new game plus they tell you which answer gives you the most points? Well, he basically unlocked that. So if 80% of the things around her or about her or whatever are the same, then he can just kind of know the things that, the things to do or to say that would make her happier, that would maybe progress the relationship faster, and who knows, maybe her memory would proc back or something. Because look at what we did. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 friends who also had their cognitions changed. All we had to do is have one conversation with them, and we're like, okay, I'm waiting for you to remember. And then they're like, oh, I remember, It's all he needed to do was talk to her, and then if it doesn't work, then talk to her again and let her maybe remember or something, I feel like there was I feel like he just kind of gave up on it too quickly. Hey Squid, welcome in. Right? Persona New Game Plus. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he had a best response confidence. Exactly. He could have just progressed that relationship much faster, but he's like, no. I just want my stat points back, and that's it. How Ketchy would have solved it. I mean, she can't be sad if she's dead. Jesus. Doesn't want to be. Wakaba had an interest in Maruki's research. It makes sense that after Wakaba was like, yeah, it would. No, you did. It is Squid. How are you? Now, we were just discussing the word bitch, how there's a difference between bitch and bitch. And bitch? You can say bitch in many different ways. Perhaps he might have felt guilty, feeling like he was lying to her by keeping the previous relationship secret. Oh, so he just decided to become a super villain instead. Great stuff.
That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
It must have been his
right?
plan to use his research to save people here.
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around and go home?
That isn't an option.
Yeah, what she says. If anything, we've got to pull out all the stops to win this
We
one.
gotta pull out. Got it.
The vote was unanimous.
We ready? Is it movie time? I think it's movie time. We have the tape, and let's hope they let us play it. Well, we got the tape. I wonder what we'll see this time. Probably something horrific. It is Maruki. I'll wager this much, it won't be pleasant. Regardless, we should watch it sooner rather than later.
So, you're Sumire Yoshizawa.
Oh god.
I'm Dr. Maruki. I'll be your
Atrocity,
counselor.
right?
First of all, thank you for coming to see me.
Yes. Thank you for seeing me. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what to discuss. I only came here today because my parents wanted me to.
That's fine. So, do you want to just chat until our time's up then?
Chad, huh?
Of course. It's not really possible for us to talk about things you don't want to discuss anyway. I've also got some sweets and some salty snacks there. Feel free to have at them.
Oh yes.
I would.
Thank you so much.
So, let's
I'm easy to
start
trick
with,
like that.
How about, what'd you eat for lunch yesterday? I'll go first. The other day, a friend of mine gave me a ton of apples. I've grown tired of just eating them by themselves. Yesterday, I thought, why not try using them as a meal ingredient?
Oh, he's actually
So,
pleasant.
I tried making an apple dish for lunch, but that didn't turn out too hot. What do you think I ended up making?
I have no clue.
Shrimp and chili sauce with apples. You know how sweet and sour pork can have pineapple in it? I was going for that, but
I don't know.
Sounds like it didn't work for you. Apples do make for good ingredients, though. If you grate them, you can make a surprisingly versatile sauce. I use it in plenty of my food. It's pretty nutritious and good for digestion.
you cook, Yoshizawa-san? I'm impressed that you care so much about nutrition. You must be really
You're
on
a fucking
top of
athlete.
things.
How do you not know that?
I'm just active, that's all. I'm a gymnast. My coach has told me more than once to be conscious of everything I eat.
I see. How's practice going for you? Has it been rough lately?
It has been rough. I mean, it's nothing I can't handle, but it's not going well. I don't even know what I want to do anymore.
Sorry to hear it. Do you enjoy gymnastics?
I'm not even sure of that. My older sister and I made a promise. We'd both compete and win the biggest gymnastics awards in the
He's
world.
good at getting people to talk.
She passed away. She protected me from a car. I stole Kasumi's
That's true,
dream
so
away
there,
from
yeah.
her. I can't do it anymore. I can't just go on like this.
I'm recognizing that he's good because I have a feeling that people have used that on me a lot in the past, you know? Like when I don't want to talk about something and then they ask me about, like, find a way to get me to talk about myself. It's a common trap that I fall into.
If Kasumi were here instead, I know she'd make her dream come true. Only Kasumi could have done it. No matter how long I try to compete, it's not going to change anything. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize in here. If there's something you need to get off your chest, please do so.
Sometimes I can't help but think things would have been better if I were Kasumi Yoshizawa. After all, just wishing to make her dream come true does nothing for her in reality.
Making dreams come true, huh? Well, I don't think your train of thought is strange at all, Yoshizawa-san. In fact, wanting to become somebody else isn't necessarily an entirely bad thing.
You think so?
Everyone is capable of changing themselves. Your imagination's your only limit. That's why, if you aspire to be more like another person, it's actually possible. Thought exercises like, would that person do this? Or realizations like, that person wouldn't do that. These sorts of thoughts can lead people to change themselves in ways that more closely mirror the target person. Can you still imagine what your sister was like?
Yes.
If your sister were in your shoes, what do you think she'd do?
Well, she wouldn't cry. If she had the time to do that, she'd just practice more instead. Dr. Maruki, I want to become Kasumi.
I know. And I'm sure you can too. Just believe in yourself. How about it? Are you feeling any better now?
Yes, I feel like a weight's been lifted off of me. You're amazing, Doctor.
It's no big deal. Still, it seems like my counseling approach does
So
some
he
good
just
after
does
all.
like the what, the work of Jesus? What the
All right. I'm not sure how to put it, but I feel like I've been reborn all over again.
Kasumi. Ah,
I'm
okay.
very glad to hear it.
Name
Feel free
change.
to drop by again sometime, should anything come up. We can even just have a chat, like today.
Thank you. Then we could pick up where we left off talking about...
Something the matter?
Now that I think about it, I'm not any good at cooking. I don't know why I said those things earlier. My younger sister's the one who was really great at it.
Yeah.
That's right. Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Yes? What is it?
Oh, nothing. I'm so glad I was able to help you. Good luck with your training.
Right. I'll do my best. For Sumire's sake and mine.
Wow.
Was that? Yes. It was a counseling session I had with Dr. Maruki. It was just after Kasumi. After
Awful.
my sister passed away. From that moment on, I lived my life really believing I was
That's
Kasumi.
messed up.
It was all due to the rewriting of your cognition. His actualization, as we've started calling it.
And people think this is a high school game.
Okay, but I've been wondering something. So, it was only Sumire who believed that she was Kasumi, right? I assumed someone in your family or one of your friends would have noticed you going by the wrong name right away.
Well, I can certainly remember being called Kasumi by everyone else, too.
It might be more accurate to say you misheard or misunderstood the name you were being called. Like everyone kept calling you Sumire, but your cognition made you hear it as Kasumi.
So that's why nobody thought it was weird, including her folks and herself. Damn.
This must be part of the whole salvation nonsense Maruki's trying to pull over on us.
That memory may have been kept here in video form because he truly does wish for Violet to be happy with life.
Basically, it means that he makes you live your life like playing a single player game. It's like no matter what you do, the other people don't interact properly with you because they're like programmed to see you in a certain way. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it turns you into like a character where everyone else is just basically NPCs, and no matter how you call yourself, they're gonna see you as that person with those, I don't know, memories or cognition or whatever. It's Jesus, you know, it's not pretty. Yeah, they made Persona look a little more colorful and innocent and whatnot, but the topics are dark. Like, dark.
I admit, I really did feel saved in that moment when I became Kasumi, but at the same time, I ran from my life as Sumire. I'm genuinely grateful for what Dr. Maruki did for me, but I'm done running. Let's get going.
Not her still being grateful. For those of you who are tuning in a little later, what happened was she was always kind of jealous of her older sister, who was a little bit more successful. They had an argument, and basically this girl here, she ran into the street. The car or a truck or something was there, and her older sister pushed her off the road, and she sacrificed herself so that this one could live, right? So she couldn't live with the fact that her sister had died. So she went into therapy, and this guy, for the purposes of explaining it, Maruki, or Evil Neon, he erased her memories and made her believe that she was her older sister so that she doesn't have to deal with the fact that she killed her sister, but she didn't. But is there a movie already? There's a TV over there. Looks like there's a tape in the player. Are we ready for a movie? We are rewarded. Propagator, welcome back. You are just in time for the movie. After an exhilarating puzzle, we now get rewarded. What is with the eyes and the... That's creepy. That's creepy. I'm distracted by Makoto's suit. Soon, you will finish. Sounds ominous. This again? I really hope it's the last one. Tape seems to be growing more and more recent though. What do we have in store this time? Are you ready? Watch the movie. I shouldn't be happy about this.
So, what brings you back here after all these years?
That's a comprehensive study on the research you tried to shut down all these years ago.
I know how to read. What I meant was, why are you bringing this to me now?
Oh, this is just a quick visit out of spite. I wanted to show you in person that I found the concrete evidence you had discontinued my research over.
So it appears. I'll admit you've impressed me on that point at least. But such praise does nothing now. All this discussion is in the past. Why can't you just let it stay there and move on?
No can do, Professor. Cognitive science has made too great an impact on this world to be abandoned like that.
What are you saying?
The psychotic breakdown incidents. The sudden changes of heart in adults that the Phantom Thieves claim to make. I'm nearly willing to call these events concrete evidence of cognitive science in action. How about you? And the one person pulling the strings in the background of this, Congressman Masayoshi Shido.
Oh shit, he
seems to be
knew.
confessing to all sorts of crimes now that the Phantom Thieves
Oh no,
has
never
changed
mind. That was
his
after
heart
the reveal.
years ago. Shido took notice of my research, stole it away from me, and made others develop it for his own gain. Not only that, he used cognitive science somehow to induce the politically motivated psychotic breakdowns. Now, you're heavily involved in that series of events, aren't you?
What are you planning on doing with me?
Oh, nothing
You're
at
gonna
all.
fuck him up.
As I said before, I only came here out of spite. That paper, my work, is going to change the world.
Change the world? And where's the money for that? Where's the power to do it? You're no Shido. What can someone like you...
The professor
actually
created the palace, actually.
That paper there is just the first step. I've learned how to change the cognition of not just an individual, but all of humanity. And I will do it. No matter how long it takes.
Gah! Enough of this drivel. Get out of my office and don't show your face here again, hear me?
This is how the lack of project funding can
What
turn
is
you
this?
into a villain.
What's your problem now?
Huh? You don't see this? The sky just...
The time has come.
Oh god.
This voice...
The time is finally at hand. I am the other you, dwelling in the realm of
So that's his persona.
hearts.
The other...
Well,
me?
it has cables and everything.
The realm of mankind's hearts? Are you telling me that this realm is...
You may have no knowledge of it, but I have been at your side for much longer than our...
I fucked up your girlfriend.
Finally, your reality and the sea of hearts from which I came have truly become one in this moment. Now, the time for your unjustly persecuted ideology is at hand. I am thou. Thou art I.
Thou has established a new bond.
I finally get it. To think it'd be so...
Hey, what are you mumbling about? I told you to get out!
Yes. I'll be on my way.
Oh, the art change. I love it.
Now I can finally...
Shido.
To think he was the one who stymied Dr. Maruki's
Fucking
research.
Shido.
You know, I've been wondering ever since we saw the earlier video. Do you think there was some kind of connection between my mom's cognitive science research and Dr. Maruki's?
After he crushed Maruki's chance at researching the field, he had his own pawns do it for him instead. Although I doubt Shido's researchers knew anything about the subject in the way Maruki did. That sounds exactly like the kind of plan that man would scheme up.
That bastard! Wait, now's not the time to get pissed about that.
There's another thing about that video nobody's mentioned yet. That being that appeared near the end was most likely Maruki's persona.
The sky did turn red like that. I wonder if that was the day we fought against the god of control.
Lady Lavenza
It was
did
our
tell us
fault
that
as well.
reality and mementos were merged together during that time. As you've all seen for yourselves, a full awakening to a persona can't happen unless you're within the metaverse.
He was never
That would mean
there.
Maruki really did awaken to his persona in that video.
And at the same time, he attained the ability to meddle with mementos, the cognition of the masses.
Can't
so
but
it is just as
feel
Lavenza had told
responsible.
us.
The sheer number of coincidences necessary for this to happen is just...
incredible.
At any rate, now we have a better grasp of past events. I'm fairly certain that was a memory Maruki wouldn't want us to have seen either.
Keep going, all we can do is advance. Well, no choice.
Yeah.
We don't have the time for these questions anyhow. Let's go.